it's also a scary time to be in tech, and it's a little bit intimidating, I think, for a lot of people. And the first time I heard about AI, my brother-in-law actually was like, "Have you heard of this thing called ChatGPT? Don't tell Michael." Or Matthew, his younger son, was still in high school. He goes, "Don't tell Matthew because he will never do his own homework again."
Oh, our son?
Yeah.
It's actually quite amazing. You know what? I think it's a gift. I think it's a resource that if they can figure out how to use it, it's not all bad, because like I can't tell if you actually wrote it or if you didn't write it. And you'd have to put it in some other AI tool to see. But sorry to interrupt you. What was your brother-in-law saying? Like,
No,
don't tell him.
He's like, I was like, "I've never heard of this." And I didn't even really look at it. And one day I kind of poked around in it, and I thought, you know what? I can write this better myself, you know? But it's evolved so much since then. And now that I understand how the OpenAI model is developed and how it works with the other tools, I get it now that we're constantly training it, but it's still not as up to date as I am. You know, it's not getting the cutting edge stuff work.
Still got a lag.
Yeah. Because it's not.
Well, and the hallucinations that it does is real.
Yeah.
So that is the biggest concern. Even if it's like we deal with software teams, the hallucination, it'll create code that is, or garbage behind the scenes that isn't there.
Right.
It just acts like there's a file or acts like there's some code or whatever. If we were creating something from the business side, it's the same thing. So I know that our other business partner had told us about an attorney, I don't know what state, in the last year or two, that went to court, used ChatGPT, and it hallucinated case study, and that's what he used. Everything seemed great. He was feeling super confident, and the whole thing went foul because it wasn't legitimate case study. It wasn't actual cases that.
It's like you know, X versus Y didn't ever happen. That's scary, and that's that kind of the point we were talking about. You know, before we started officially talking, is that the AI is only as good as the people that are there. And Microsoft has named it, you know, not to be Microsoft centric on this, but they've named it Copilot for a reason.
It's not autopilot.
Yeah, it's not autopilot. You're the pilot. They're the co-pilot.